Cool. Hello everyone. Today it's time to play some Reigns. I don't know if any of you know this particular game. It is a lot of fun. The logo of the developers reminds me a lot of Desperados, which is tequila flavoured beer and very delicious. Anywho, as you can see, I have been playing this for a bit before, and there are quite a lot of kings that go before this. I started with Gerald the Wise, who only survived for like 3 years. He was only in power for 3 years before he got murdered for some horrible reason. I probably let the people get too much power, or well, whatever else happened. I maybe didn't do very well keeping the treasury full. That's also a very good possibility. And we will try and figure out if yeah, we can survive longer. I'm very sorry. Hello everyone who is watching. Thank you for joining me. Please talk to me in chat. I'd love to know what you're doing besides watching me. Just, well, kind of creepy if you think about it. Just looking at someone and not saying anything. But hey, my fault for turning on a stream. Anyway, let's see where this game is going to take us today. There are some cards here, and they represent people in my court who are trying to help me survive, or are trying to get me to do things that they really need done. There are 4 symbols at the top here. This one is for the church or faith. This one represents the people that I rule. This is the army of the king and the treasury. And you start off kind of out of balance. There's not a lot of money in the treasury. The people are apparently very happy at the moment. The church is all kind of balanced. And oh, I seem to have stumbled into an old game. I already have a barn card, which means that I can be saved once from the people starving, which happens when this little like light yellow thing runs all the way out. And I've got a dice, which I can't remember exactly, but I think that makes me win when I gamble the court jester every now and then. Cool. So Jester Cromwell is talking to me about the Queen of the South is offering you 40 books. We should build a library. It will undoubtedly cost me money. It will make the people happy. Or I will make the church happy if I say no. The people sad, and the army, well, no clue what the army's got to do with books. How can I see that it'll be positive or negative? I really can't. I'm kind of guessing. As you can see, when I move to one side, there are little dots appearing above these 4 groups. The bigger the dot, the bigger the impact, and you can't really see if it's going to be positive or negative, so I'm just going on a hunch here. Build a library. Do we want to build a library? The people are already very happy, so I'm going to go with no. Oh, the army did not like that. Queen Lucy. My love, I would like to organize a tourney. Do you want that only over my dead body? Or yes. Again, that's gonna cost me money, I think. I don't think it'll win the court money, so we'll go with only over my dead body. Lady Carcovia? I can teach you a few things about white magic. Well, I'd be very interested in that. Oh wait, I have to pay for that. A way to trick the devil? Why not?
Protocolo.
She tosses white knucklebones in the air. I see 6 numbers. 1043, 683, 1214, 842, 1432, and 1669. Right, are you people watching the stream gonna remember this? Because I'm not really sure what it means. It might mean a year in which I can trick the devil? I'm in year 948, so 1043 is going to be the next one up. Okay, if I do hit that year, just give me a shout and tell me to remember the devil. Not really sure what to do with it. Master Courtenay. The goldsmiths of the capital created a cartel to organize their trade. They want your approval. Will it cost me money or gain me money? Wise choice. Archbishop of Reeds. I would like to conduct a mass to the memory of your father. I don't even remember this king's father.
What's that?
Do you need some credit, my lord? 8,000 gold pieces at 5% interest. Well, I've got some money left. 5%, wow. No, I'm not gonna do it. Queen Lucy is loved by the people and the army. Give her more power. Women, more power. No. No. Oh, I think this is the card game that I'm going to win at. So it's a good thing I didn't lend any money. Yes, I want to play. Dice are rolling. I'm pretty sure I won. You don't want to raise the stakes while we still can. I'll raise you, Graham Loose Tongue. Can I raise him again? Oh shit! Oh, I make the I make the money. I won. See, that's because of the dice thing here. They're very good. Let's try this again, but no cheating this time. Is he accusing the king of cheating? King Robert? Well, okay, I'll do it one time. You have to bet the treasure. I raise you. But this luck is going to kill you. No. Oh crap, I want too much money. Oh crap. Okay, because now the treasury is too full. And like Jess Cromwell's telling me, your country is so rich, we're throwing a party to celebrate with the most expensive food money can buy. What? Or what? Well, during the party, someone started an archery game. It didn't end well for you. Went straight through my bloody eye. The king is dead. Long live the king! Now I am King George, the 21st king. I'm very good at this game. Archbishop of Reeds. The eastern baronies are attacking. We will only prevail by enlisting the population. As long as there are no children in that army, I'll agree. A ship has been quarantined. It may be the plague. Shall we quarantine the whole port? If it's the plague, yes. Yes, quarantine. Matt, you look a bit like a simpleton. I don't like Justice Thomas. He's a lazy fraud. Whatever I choose will be how the king responds. Probably that I do something or not. So I'm not really sure what to choose, so I'll just look at these little... I'll probably either make the army angry, because that's where Justice Thomas is working, or I'll make the people unhappy for not listening. I'll just make the army unhappy. It was General Arnulf of Dover is a salmon swimming upstream. What the hell does that mean? make me do something. I'm very sorry. Or, well, never mind. Oh, that me. I'm a serial killer, says Justice Thomas. Well, you're my executioner, aren't you? This job sucks. If I could... If he could what? Maybe not be my executioner anymore. Well, Sir Thomas, it's not like I'm going to chop people's heads off myself, because I am a king. And kings do not get their hands dirty. Nobody wants to do it, not even me. Archbishop of Reeds again. We should create a pilgrimage to the tomb of Saint Armand. No. Master Ben Mayman, he's also my creepy doctor. He's offering to be the executioner, but I fear that he will probably poison and or maim quite a few people, and if they happen to die, it'll be for the sake of science, or, well, they deserve to die, I am the executioner. Yeah, sure. See, I'm looking for a simple way to test exotic new poisons. I can pay. Sure, why not? Oh. It quickly appeared that hygiene was the doctor's last concern. Oh, crap, I don't know. A terrible plague followed the doctor's experiments on convicts. You're among the first to rot. I've got toe rings? Or are those... those my fingers? I think they're toes. What do you think? Even though there's nobody in chat or watching, but what do you think? Let's try this again. The king is dead. Long live the king. Long live the king. Next. Harry. Another Harry. The 22nd king. Just Cromwell. The Eastern baronies are at war again, and the population is crossing our frontier as we speak. Tweet. Who's in charge?
Piano voice.
Archbishop of Reeds. I discovered a young genius painter. His works are a true sign of the divine in this world. Genius painter. Well, I do like supporting the arts. Gregorius. I will change the world with my art and your money. My money. Oh, this is gonna be costly. Your fortress is too weak. We should build a new tower. I'm just spending money all around. We would like to raise a new tax for the church, shared with the crown, of course. Oh, okay. Taxes are good. We want to build a new marketplace. It will open our economy to foreign trade. Yes. The Vikings are attacking us. We should defend our kingdom from the north. For winter is coming. The nights will be cold and long. Okay. Gregorius wants to do a moving painting of me. Paint your picture over your own body. It's modern art. Strike a pose. Het is oké hoor, er zit toch niemand op mijn stream te kijken. Nou, het oefenen. I will paint your picture over your own body. It's modern art. Yes. Nee, ik heb nog dankjewel. My liege, we are under attack. Beggars are invading our streets. Throw them out or let them be. Wait, seriously? Are we under attack? from beggars? Let them be. Feed them. I would like to meet up with some of my scientist friends from the west in your castle. Why not? Why did that cost me money? What did I have to pay for a lot of their food or something? That would be very weird. Has anyone seen Yoshi in the back there? Or over there? He's trying to be a plant. But he's not. Shh, don't tell him. Victory! The Vikings are defeated. Should we exterminate all the prisoners? No pity. While digging for gold, we found the entrance of a strange crypt. A very scary one with ghostly voices and foul smells. Just close it if it stinks. Could we dismember Graham Loosetongue, please? This clown broke down a trebuchet. Said General Arnulf of Dover. Arnulf. Arnulf. Dismember. Who the fuck was Graham Loosetongue again? I don't remember. He was playing tennis with a giant. He won. Radogost the Stormbearer. I curse you for the massacre of my soldiers. Is he cursing me now? No, you're asleep now. The river drop is dry again, we should build a dam. Yes, let's do that. Found gold in the riverbed. Yes. What do you want to do with the income? I am the king, so it is mine. I would like to marry the young princess of a neighbouring kingdom. Maybe she will give me an heir. Which is one of the 3 things that I need to do. I need some credit. While doing my research, I designed a rather clever way to distill alcohol. I would like to share the revenue. That made me rich. Yeah, sure. We'll build a new church. My lord, would you like to hunt some wild pigs? Yes. You have suffered a terrible accident during the hunt. You're bleeding so much. Let me rest or get a doctor. Dude, what? I'm dying of gangrene and there's nothing. I died. Again. Rotting away in my bed. Alone. No heirs, no wife, no nothing. Not even a court gesture. Because I sent away Harry Loosetongue or whatever. Gary Loosetongue. Long live King James. The king in the west is offering us money to buy a small part of the country. No. Mine. Your people in the north are superstitious and impious. Build more churches? Is that a proper way to ask me a question? Is that a proper way to address your king? No. No, build horses or churches more. A cholera outbreak in the capital. It's the Blue Death. I'm sorry. You are so clever, my lord. You are an example to all of us. Get to the point, Sir Thomas. He has a request. We gained a large mountainous land on the eastern border. Would you consider giving it to me? I do find you rather annoying, so I think I will, ship you off to an island. Thanks to Sir Thomas's actions, The mountainous region is now corrupt as well as unruly. Well, that was quick.
Yeah.
So Thomas is at the head of a large horde of half bandits. They're not real bandits, they're kind of like children. Should have sent the army. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Get him.
my teacher.
He surrenders. Let me live and I will tell you where the bandit's treasure is. No? I will kill you! And my whisperer is telling me General Arnold of Dover is a salmon swimming upstream. I think I had him killed now. The harvest has been fantastic. We'll feed the people, they look hungry. What is this little... I'm gonna look under the throne because nobody looks under the throne. Apparently there's been a lot of garbage stuck under my throne. Ooh, General Arnulf of Dover, who I've been warned about that he's a salmon swimming upstream. This message must be important. Let me send some men to the borders. The message that I couldn't find and the bird lost, mind you. No. Ooh. It was an important message, and my army is now empty, as you can see over here. So I'm about to die. Invading armies are at our door. The army is too weak to do anything. Sister Godiva, what are you doing? Why aren't you saving me? Don't churches have underground passageways or panic rooms or whatever? I lead the last remnants of my army and die on the steps of the throne. Bugger. The king is dead. Long live the king! Another King Harry. Maybe this Harry will do it. Again, starts romance, govern like a winner, and have an heir. Well, there has been a massive breakout from the prison. We need to organise a search party, just as Thomas says. A massive breakout? Well, yeah. We don't want those people looting our homes, because everyone has stuff they value. Everyone who's not king. The mines are full of gold, my lord. Am I going to be a lord that shares or selfish? I'm going to be selfish today. The apocalypse. Okay, the apocalypse is coming, my lord. Do you fear God? No, I'm good. A great fire is destroying your castle, my lord. Well, why aren't we putting out the fire then, Master Ben Mayman? Put out the fire. I will save the garrison. Is it Satan year yet? I don't think so. I think that was the year 1043. Rex invites me to follow him. Alright. Rex wants to play. Brings the ball. I've been told that there is something that happens if you keep doing this enough with Rex the dog. Have any of you played this game before? I would very much like to hear your experiences with Rex, and if you've ever tricked the devil, because that's never happened to me before. I don't think the years will keep counting until I'm at the right year that I've been told that I will trick the devil. So I'll just... Oh, I clicked the wrong one by accident. Rex brings me to a lonely caravan in the marketplace. Why the hell would he... Why the hell would he put me there? Rex still wants to play. Okay. Again. Is it always going to be at the same site? Because then it'll be quite easy to see what happens. Oh, this dog doesn't get... Oh, crap. Crap again. Rex runs around the castle and brings you back to the throne room. No. I'm gonna go there. Forest. A bright orange... I'm gonna eat shrooms. Clarity. From now on, you will know more precisely how your decisions affect the kingdom. Is it a gift or a malediction? So right now we can see how many points we have in each of these 4 pillars. I'm just going to call it pillars. Pillars of the community, because without them we'll all crumble. Clarity. So apparently now, now I can see how my decisions will affect and how much in the positive or in the negative. Before we could only see plus or big impact or small impact, but now we can actually see how much it'll be plus or minus. A new farming technique has considerably improved the harvest. What do you want to do with this income? So it'll be 15 if it's just for me, or 8 for all of the others. I will show you the way of righteousness to your merchants. He will show the way. Who is this guy? Limitus of Coterbury. Please, now I can pay.
Lagon.
Okay, so apparently my people liked it, and my army didn't. And well, he's shown the way of righteousness to my merchants. Sir, there's been a problem with, oh, I will pay you before you even finish a sentence. I do not care. Or I'm just going to ignore you. I'm just going to ignore you. Limitus of Coterbury, that was the like weird dude we saw before. Managed to enrage the cattle while preaching at the market. There are a lot of casualties. That's a shame. My fortress is too weak. We should build a new tower, said Arnulf of Dover, who's repeatedly been accused of being a salmon swimming upstream. We should build a new tower. Well, my fortress is too weak. Pay 16 money and something will happen to the army. Presumably it'll make it happen. My urine smells like rhododendrons this morning. You should avoid riding for a while, said Master Ben Mainland. Okay. Who's in charge of this bird? Thank you. Oh, I had an achievement, the pivot, past the first millennium, and with that I gain new cards in this game. Sir Gregorius says, I heard strange noises in the castle last night. We should have more guards patrolling. Yay or nay? Why does an art guy advise me on security now? I'm not really sure how this happened. Strange noises in the castle last night. More guards patrolling, yeah. I'm quite curious to find out where those sounds are coming from. He would like to conduct a mass to the memory of my father. No. Really wanted to do that. Let me build fortifications around the capital. It's costly but well worth a bother. I'll go broke if I do this. Or an unknown amount will presumably negatively impact the army. It was only 5. It was only 5, that was safe. Matt is telling me, help, the communal barn is on fire, send the garrison. Oh yeah. My lord, what about a bit of fencing? I'm a good teacher. Let's bet a bit of money. On guard. You will dance in hell. I will laugh too. Feeling potty something. I'm now a cheating pig. But not on my wife because I don't have one. I won beginner's luck. Shows him where he knows. Do I want to know how to improve? No. Limitless of Canterbury was trying to burn alleged envoys of the Antichrist, yet he managed to kill himself. Let's organise a pretty funeral. Can't believe the people liked him. Just Cromwell says, the King of the West has been informed of the state of Harari and is now attacking us. Mobilise and attack. The goldsmiths of the capital created a cartel to organise their trade. They want no approval. This is guaranteed money. The war is long and painful. Call for a ceasefire. That'll ruin my army. Or I'll get dangerously close with the population. A slithering snake lives in your sleep. Our enemies want a peace treaty. This is the best way to end the war. Islanders are menacing us. We should attack them before they attack us. I can afford to attack them, and I can afford not to. I don't really know if I can trust anyone over here, so I'm gonna go with no. There's been an explosion in the capital. We don't know exactly what happened. Shall we close the gates of the city? Yes, Lady Combo, you shall. My people are starving. The price of bread is too high. Well, okay. I can go broke, save the people and die because I went broke. Or I can almost let the people die, and I've also got this barn thing here, so I can ruin the people once. I can ruin them once, and then I'll be saved. The Eastern Baronies are regrouping under the banner of a terrible warlord. Send the army. Well. Okay, see. So normally my people would have killed me now, or I would have killed my people and therefore have been killed. But I had a barn. I need to please bring reinforcements or we'll be overwhelmed by the most desperate. Oh, I only had one left in my army. Oh my. I'm scared this is gonna make me go broke, but oh, I did. Merchants and nobility own everything. Tortured. My name becomes an insult. Well. That sucks. Just gonna take a little change in the music. Those are all Dutch lyrics, which is fine for the Dutchies watching. I don't know if there are any Dutchies watching. If you like this music, please look him up on SoundCloud. His name is Peter Bakker, which is Dutch for the baking of beets. Very clever, I know. Okay, let's see. The king is dead. Harry the Pivot has lived from 990 to 1017. The king is dead. Long live the king. We are now playing with King James. My 25th king, and I still haven't achieved very much. And let's see. Oh, I made a mistake there. I didn't quite look at the card, and I just clicked. Who's in charge of this flippin' bird? The Whisperer control red ants to the bed of the Eastern Baronies. My call. Why not? I put the Eastern Baronies in a state of turmoil and unorganized power. Well, hopefully we can take advantage of that at some point. The Archbishop of Reed said, "We should create a pilgrimage to the tomb of Saint Armand. It'll probably cost me money. The population, I think, might even be happy, and the church will be very happy. The church will not be happy if I go this way, and the people... Oh, I could go with that. That's okay. So people in chat, have you ever played this game before? Please let me know if you like this game, or if you're intrigued by this game, because I've also got it on my mobile phone, and let's just say I'm never bored on the toilet. Lady Belle, shall we go together to the spring festival? I could invite some of my pretty friends to entertain your foreign visitors. Undoubtedly that's gonna cost me a lot of money. Or I'll make the church happy. Seeing as how everything's kind of stable, I'll give the church a little boost. The Archbishop of Reed said we need to build a new church. Don't we have enough? Almost went down there. General Arnulf of Dover. King James, the Eastern baronies are attacking. We will only prevail by enlisting the population. By the looks of it, we've got plenty of well-fed people. So why not? Lady Belle. My 20th birthday. Oh my god, I'm a young king. My 20th birthday, we should celebrate. Yes. Costly but happy. The Duke decided to re-establish the feudal right, allowing a lord to bed a woman during her wedding night. Ah, so when another couple gets married, the lord would then bed the bride instead of the newlywed husband. Okay. Hey Duke, do we agree? Or do we not agree? What would you do? Huh? What would you do? Would you kick the ass of the Duke and tell him, no, it's not fine that you're going round in your little dukedom? What, Duchess? What, how do you call that in English? Help me out, please. And, or do you tell him, well, yeah, fine, I don't care. I'm King James. I'm all the way in my castle and I've got no woman to bed at all. So why not have him bed all the newlywed women? Okay, I'm gonna go with let him do what he wants to do. Oh, my people did not like that. Thankfully, I still have the barn. I can let my people starve and still be able to survive. The barn will provide food. Please bring reinforcements or we will be overwhelmed by the most desperate. Oh. Fine. The tower of the basilica is falling apart. We need your help. If I say no, then the church will probably drain, and that will be the end of me. So I really don't have a choice to spend money on this church. General Arnulf of Dover. We can never be too prepared. You need to recruit more soldiers. I think that is enough of the army. This will probably cost me money. Just let the army suffer for a bit. The communal barn is on fire. Oh, it's in the garrison. Save the food. Yes, Cromwell. The estuary of the river drop is a dangerous swamp for travelers. We should sanitize the whole area. No, I'm too broke for that. Not going to do that. Matt, the river drop. Hey, the last guy told me something about the river drop as well. It is flooding a large part of the country. We need help from the church and the army. I'm gonna go broke and die if I do this. I know it doesn't state positive or negative things, but logically I can deduce that this is gonna cost me money or people. Again, I've still got the barn, so I'm gonna... Yeah, I sacrificed the people there. I can't keep doing this, by the way, as long as I'm gonna drain my army with this at some point, but Sister Godiva, not Lady. Maybe it is Lady Godiva, and she went and became a nun. She went and became a nun. Organize a curfew. The streets of the capital are not safe at night. I did not choose wisely there. I rushed into there a bit. Now my armies are too weak. I'm gonna get killed. This is the end of King James. He was only in power for 17 years. I lead the last remnants of my army and die on the steps of the throne. Did not go well. The king is dead. Long live the king. As I remember, if I remember correctly, a few kings ago there was a witch, and she offered me a way to trick the devil. She didn't really specify anything, she just yelled out a lot of numbers, and one of those numbers was 1043. I think, I've never been able to figure this out before, I think that that is the year in which I can trick the dog with catch. And then I would have tricked the devil because, well, you'll find out. If you don't know this game, you will find out. So Matt now says, "My lord, the wolves are eating our children. Can we hunt them?" Hunt them ourselves or your blood? No, I will hunt them myself. I will kill the wolves who are eating our children. I will protect the villagers and our kids. Nobody messes with the kids. And as a result, I've suffered a terrible accident during the hunt. I am bleeding so much. Let me rest. Okay, we'll get a doctor, you fool. Fuck off. I'm sorry. I've only been reigning for 0 years and I'm dying. Alone. Rotting away in my bed. This game is such a bitch. Oh, I did get an achievement. Shooting star. Yes. That was King Gerald, who reigned from 1036 to 1036. King Baudouin. Baudouin? I think the Dutch name for that would be Boudewijn. Just a guess. Still haven't had an heir. I still haven't governed like a winner. Obviously I'm not governing like a winner. And I haven't started a romance yet. Very unlucky love. Ademar de Roos. We need money to organize the annual spring festival. It will be amazing this year. Amazing! Well, let's see how... Oh, I don't even get to see how amazing the festival is. Or my people in the north are superstitious and impious. Build more churches? Sound like anything, King John? Well, we're not going to build more churches. Plenty of those. Just Cromwell says, "The eastern baronies are at war again and the population is crossing our frontier as we speak." Close the frontier. Just close it. No, we're gonna welcome them. Gregorios said, "I would like to adorn the basilica with a grand fresco full of powerful allegories of your royal virtues." What a kiss ass. No, I would like that. I'm getting a wife. I would like to marry a young princess who's called Queen Felicia. Queen Felicia. She's already pregnant. We just got married. Wait. Did that duke bed her on our wedding night because I told him, well, a few kings ago, the king told him that was okay? Is he a duke here? He can't be I'm the king. Is it even my kid? She will give me a son, as is her duty. I'm not that bothered. Yes, I am. I want an heir. Queen Felicia has given birth to a beautiful and healthy son. Who shall be the godfather? The priest or the general? Well, I think some spiritual guidance. Okay. Achievement done, have an heir. Yes! Finally, finally something done. A whisperer. A hungry reptile lurks in the east. You should send me to investigate. Should I though? No. Probably make the army happy. Oh yes, it'll cost me money. I would like to know about this hungry reptile. Prince John, oh my dear son. Father, the general's son doesn't want me to be the next king. Oh, he's just angry because he didn't become the godfather of my Prince John, of whom I sincerely doubt that he's mine. He might be that duke's. He will be the next king, fight your own battles. He should fight his own battles. I mean, if he's going to rule this country, these lands, then yeah, you should know how to fight. The folks of a remote village are teaching their children to spit on the king's men. Should we make an example? Well, yeah. You're not gonna spit on my people. Borat. Sounds a lot like Borat. Maybe he's got those green, like, suspender thong thingies underneath his wardrobe. Loose tongue? I know what you're doing in your weekends. He would like to sing a song for me. It's called The Fool in Its Majesty. Why don't I don't really know a melody to this, but it was a long time ago. A poor fool was singing alone. A very sad song. He had a majestic pet as a companion. A very dark and ugly beast. Well, I'd have me seized. Good thing you can't have me seized. Whisperer. An ambitious lizard is gathering the baronies to become a dragon and crush you. It's also very cryptic. I did send him to find more information about the reptile, so... I keep the Eastern Baronies in a state of turmoil and unorganized power. Might be beneficial. Queen Felicia is loved by the people and the army, and give her more power. No, I will never give a woman more power. Lady Carcovia says, I could build a hospital to prevent a surge of epidemics. What about the doctor? Sire, you... I'm sorry. My urine smells like rhododendrons this morning. I should avoid riding for a while. I'm not really sure why I couldn't ride when my pee smells like rhododendron. I'm not gonna avoid riding. Do I really have to tell you why the doctor can't run the hospital? No. She didn't intend to. She's quite rude to James Bowdwine the father. So about the hospital. Okay, so the church won't be happy for some reason. It's gonna cost me money, both of which I can handle. Or the church will be happy and it'll probably be too full, and the people will be sad. Okay, I guess correctly. This will have effect. Oh crap, I already went past the year I thought I could trick the devil dog. So I guess it's not the... Maybe it's the number of times I need to throw the ball. The lowest number was 643. That's a lot of times to... Oh my. Anyway, Mount Care, the hospital will limit the consequence of epidemics and catastrophes. Oh, that sounds good. While digging for gold, we found the entrance of a strange crypt. A very scary one with ghostly voices and foul smells. Will I go? Will I close it? This will probably be certain death, so... There's a crisis in your church. We need to reform our religion. Sure, why not? Give us enough power to enforce the divine justice in your country. The Pope is ready to pay the price. Then the church is definitely going to take over, and I'm going to die. So John, my liege, we are under attack. Beggars are invading our streets. Who cares? Let them be. Maybe we should even feed some people. Then there wouldn't be so many beggars. My dear weird doctor, what do you have to tell me? My research is not working. Should I carry on? Why not? Princess Lael, I have a legal issue with one of your merchants about his trade. Making a case takes too long. Takes too long in your kingdom. Well, I can't imagine why. I've very many lawyers who are very well educated with my little churchy school. Good luck is one of the answers, or I will reform justice. This is going to be costly. And this will probably make me money. Oh no, crap. Okay, I lived, but I need to remember Princess Lael is going to cost me money if I refuse her. Matt, the miners are refusing to dig in the mine. They want a raise. I don't have any money to give you a raise. And you can handle the blow. Wolfa? Wolfa? Is that you? I opened a trendy tavern near the harbour. Will you graciously loan me some? I don't have any money to give you. I am so sorry. I would have, Wolfa, I would have done anything for you, but I just simply don't have the funds. My dear doctor, you've got gout, my lord. I recommend less meat, more vegetables, and no love stories of any kind. What kind of a life is that? No. I can teach you a few things about white magic. I don't want to make the church any more or any happier because they're dangerously high. They're high. And I don't have a lot of money, but I don't think this is very expensive. But I'm married. I'm married and I have a son, so do I not love my wife? Something else. I do not understand all these numbers that she's going to give me, so no. A way to tempt fate. Yes. We should attack the kingdom of the south. They're growing stronger every day. Alright. Let's attack. Lady Bell, a group of fanatics have ransacked the hospital, pretending only God can heal them through your holy touch, my lord. I can touch you real good. Don't think it'll heal you, but I can touch you real good, says Badween the father. Yes, he can. That actually made my people and the church happy, but not the army. Lady Cracovia, my lord, your son is a young prince full of promise. No. Oh yes, I did tell him to fight to send battles, and I think he did. Prince John will kill all the infidels. I'm pretty confident this concoction of leeches fed on maiden blood will cure your gout. Will it? Won't it? Will it? Won't it? Again, what do you guys think? I need some guidance, please. Concoction of leeches fed on maiden blood. It does sound promising, doesn't it? How many maidens are there with gout? I do not know. Do you know? Gout. Pretty confident this concoction of leeches fed on maiden blood will cure your gout. Why not? Oh shit. It makes you ill and delirious for days on end, but doesn't cure the gout. You suddenly feel very old. And it made my army unhappy and it cost me too much money, so invading armies are at our door. I died again, 27 years in power. The only thing I accomplished was having an heir. Outlawing the father. The king's dead. Long live the king! We are now King John! And one of my objectives now is talk to the vote. Talk to the vote. Honorific will reply. General Arnulf of Dover. My lord, what about a bit of fencing? Oh god. How do I do that? Like, I've got this and a shield. Yeah. Moving so slowly. This is never going to end. This way I'll retreat. This way I'll attack, so I'm going to retreat further. What a taunt. My mother would be proud of my nipping skills. Can I rush him? Or... Uh-oh. Well, you will dance in hell? Shooting pig. Didn't work the last time. I'm not doing anything yet. Mind the point a bit of your sword. I don't want you to cut yourself before I can skewer you. Shooting pig. Glad you care so much. Angry ball. Yes! I made a new move called the Treacherous Hornet. Sounds prickly. King John has won. I do not want to know how much to improve because apparently Master Courtney. The Merchants Guild would like to adorn the marketplace of the capital with a statue of Your Majesty. Why would the Merchants Guild do that? But of course, yes, stretch my ego a bit. Get me a grand old statue. Communal barn is on fire. Well, let's put the fire out. I'm not there. I'm a shadow. Is this a joke? Gregorius. Again, he's a painter that I hired because the church brought him in, but he's made, I think, 1 or 2 artful suggestions, and for the rest he's trying to be an advisor of some sort, and I'm not really happy with this guy. An earthquake destroyed a large part of the capital. The city guards await your orders. Well, prevent pillaging or save the victims. This will cost me money. This will cost me people. Again, I still got the farm, so I can kind of sacrifice the people. Father Quill! The Eastern Baronies are regrouping under the banner of a terrible warlord, Send the Army. We have a lot of people in the army, or well, that went fast. Master Ben Mayman, look at the strange thing I created last week while messing around with alchemy and dark arts. Not worrying at all. Oh, brilliant. I don't know what the strange thing is yet. Brilliant, or not worrying at all. Is it brilliant? Or is it scary? Oh! It's a face. I get to talk to the face. Master Ben Mayman. It doesn't say anything, it's a face. How dare you? Not you, the doctor. He's a liar. He found me in Damascus. He didn't create me. Well, who are you? Or what are you? I'm gonna go with who. A question so vast it verges on nonsense. Come back with the frozen blood, and I may find an answer. Frozen blood. I don't know what that is, but it's probably brilliant. Matt, We found some gold in the mine. Should we try to dig deeper? It'll give me money, but it'll cost me people, I think, so... No. We could arrange your wedding with a princess of the north. That would stop the war. Okay, well, I'll marry Sansa. I can't believe you did this. Do what? Did what? I married. Who are you, Matt, to judge me or to have an opinion of your king, John the Mage? I'm not really sure how to respond to this. So deal with it. Queen Felicia. Oh crap! I was married. Or is it the same? This appears to be my father's wife, so that would mean that she's my mother? This got creepy hella fast. And she will give me a son. Your queen is about to give birth, but it's not going well. We can't save both the child and her. Well, save the child or save the queen? I'm gonna go save the queen. A fat guy with a fake beard and red coat is giving gifts to random children in the streets. Should we execute him? Should we be happy that it's Santa? I mean, kind of sounds like Santa, right? So not my concern. How are the people unhappy with Santa? Did you see that? They just went... That's strange. That is just very strange. We've gone way past the music of Beaten Bucker, by the way. Let's put that back on. There has been a massive breakup from the prison. We need to organize a search party. Yes. We can never be too prepared. You need to recruit more soldiers. From where? I don't have a lot of people left. Okay, I'm gonna go with yes because I can save the people with the barn. Yeah, I know. Normally this would have killed me. The barn will provide food. Please bring reinforcements. What will happen if I say no? Oh, I just won't get as many people. Master Ben Mayman. While doing my research, I designed a rather clever way to distill alcohol. I would like to share the revenue. Would you like a hug? No. Oh, that actually made the army happy. Archbishop of Reeds. A large part of the country is worshipping false gods. We must burn witches. I can pretend that I don't know what's happening and condone it, or tell them not to. Don't burn it. No, don't burn the witch. Even though the Queens of the Stone Age sang about it, we're not burning the witch. Reinforce the army because the peasants are revolting. Large groups of people are ransacking the capital. My army is overwhelmed. Reinforce the army or close the castle's gates. We should create a museum of science to collect all living creatures. I can help in my spare time. Oh, just as Thomas? So you've got some ambitions. You are also my serial killer executioner, and apparently you'd like to have a museum of living creatures. What do we do? Do we allow him? It'll cost me money and make people happy or sad, I'm not sure. Oh, by the way, that wasn't my last the last time I could rely on the barn to help me save the people. Well, I think the church will be happy if we say no, because they generally dislike science, or... Okay, that worked out pretty well. Arnulf the Dover. This is the coldest winter of the last 30 years. After the weak harvest, your people are starving. Give our supplies, or I can't help. Cost a lot of money and a little bit of people. What That's a lot of people. I fucked the people over on the last card, so I'm just gonna build a dam for the river drop. Everything's quite evened out except for the church. We found gold in the riverbed. What do you want to do with the income? Get rich? Or share? Feeling generous today. My church is weak and the people are blasphemous. No, they're not. Well, yes, they are. Give us enough power to enforce the divine justice in your country. The Pope is ready to pay the price. If I say no, they'll get angry, and if I say yes, then I'll get rich.
Team Potenta.
Easy. Queen Felicia, I invited my young brother to join us for the spring festival. Oh, how lovely. He came with a troop that dwarfed the city guard. Alright. Don't mind me, I'm just visiting for a couple of years. A couple of years. You got your in-law, like, unannounced, that's one thing, but if they're staying for a couple of years, what the hell are you going to do then? I would like to have them over for a couple of years. Especially not my brother-in-law Robert with quite an offensive thing on his staff there going... No. So the answer is no.
Good job.
The weird doctor. I find blue and brown mushrooms in the forest. The blue one seems edible. We're gonna do some mushrooms. You feel suddenly very happy. And then strange things start to happen. Wow. Everyone's turned into a bunny. My lord, we should appear at the castle's window. The people are eager to see us together. Okay, let's do that. I can't take military advice from someone who looks like that. I'm sorry, General Arnoux, but the Vikings are attacking us. Attack. The slithering snake sneaks in your sleeve. Is that so? The goldsmiths, oh, I'm very sorry, of the capital created a cartel to organize that trade. Want your approval? Give me money, Mr. Bunny Man. Give me money. Father Quill. The estuary of the river drop is a dangerous spot for travelers. Sanitize the whole area. Okay, let's do it. Lady Bella doesn't have like bunny ears and whatnot going on. There's been an explosion in the capital. We don't exactly know what happened. Shall we close the gates of the city? Shall we? This will probably affect everything except the treasury. And this would only affect the treasury. This will cost me money. And this will probably make them... Okay, we'll just take the losses because none of you are replying yet. So I hope that my reign is only going to be better for it, because I've plenty of advisors here trying to trick me with bunny ears and bunny teeth. I can't take anyone serious over here. All our catapults have been sabotaged with what? Easter eggs. Oh, find the traitors. Queen Felicia is loved by the people in the army. Give her more power, as I've said before. Never. Let me build fortifications throughout the capital. It's costly, but well worth the bother, said Bunny of Dover. They need to build a new church. Well, no. Justice Thomas. There are too many people to execute. I need help from the army. There's not a lot of... How dare he speak to the king in this manner? The wages are too low. Please pay them properly and on time. Not quite sure what you're insinuating, General Arnoux of Dover. but I'll go with it this once. Rex. I'm gonna try it a couple of times. Follow him. He wants to play again. Again. This might be a good time to chat amongst yourselves. This might take a while. I've tried this for a very long time in a row before on my phone, but I never got to it. And I've just been hinted at that someone's been able to trick the devil 3 times. And he's been very perseverant in throwing the ball for this dog, and as long as I keep throwing it, he'll keep bringing it back. But maybe I need to trick him by. Oh, this is weird. He brings back a mysterious letter. It says, "Whatever you hear, the senator is not your enemy." Signed, P. Who's P? Who's P? Well, not my P. Sir John, long live the king. You're turning 50 years old today. Yeah. Okay. The warlord of the east would like to meet you. He can crush our armies if he wants. We should welcome him like a king.
Udri, Sedorian.
That was the wrong choice. I fucked up again. Always with the impulse, the clicks. I'm poisoned by Robert. See, I told you that in-law was no good. My treacherous brother-in-law, who was working for the invaders all this time. That sucks. Have I gotten any more achievements here? There are quite some achievements you can get in this game. And I recently became the father. As you can see, I've also been the coward. The elephant. The Trump, govern like a winner. Yeah, okay. But I still haven't achieved those 2. What is the other one? 3 I've got 3 objectives done. Memento Mori. These are all the ways I have died in this game. Here I've only ruled for 13 years before I got killed. 3 years. Guess I wasn't so wise. This one lived for quite a while. This was the most recent one. There are still quite a few more ways I can die, she said very happily. And there are also quite a few people I've met. There should be, yeah, a couple of more left on different card sets that I haven't met yet. It's only 3. Got 3 more to meet. The base's name is the Homunculus. Homunculus. My high score. Oh, I'm sorry. Terribly sorry. William the Ancient, 51 years in power. John the Mage, 40 years. James the Blessed, 36 years in power. And Baudouin, or Baudouin, 31 years in power. Wow. That William the Ancient, that's not gonna happen for me very soon. Right, this is one of the perks that I've achieved, and that is running right now. And some things with this. The options, right? Okay. This one's gonna do it. John the Mage. John the Mage is gonna govern like a winner. It's gonna become Trump. That's gonna be the theme of this king. What would Trump do? King William. what would Trump do? Send the army? And he's not. Trump doesn't think very long about things, I suppose. So it's going to be, hello, pink pilgrimage. Sure, why not? Miners refusing to dig. They want a raise, no. You can always hire Mexicans. The Queen of the South is offering you 40 books. Who needs books? Justice Thomas. I don't like Matt. He's a whimpering liar. Why not? Not even a liar. He was a leer. A gift for you in one of my hands. Gives me a golden cross. Then he runs away shrieking. Well, what to do with that? This bloody jester stole our cross. But what is this in your hand? State property. I am the king after all. 20th birthday. Celebrate good time. Come on. It's a celebration. Laat wachten. I'm gonna take a little break, and I'm gonna do that by turning on. Nope, not that one. With this one. Oh.
Twee ouder wordende mensen. Met hun zorg en hun
Yo trip het stuk baba.
maar ook
De
met de
tipo
perfecte
y
harmonie
party.
van een jarenlang samengaan.
scherpe randjes zijn er af. Als je in het rondelt, je hoofd die wordt leeg en je longen zijn gekieteld. Lekker de pad op, je loopt maar wat te eilen. Niemand die het erg vindt, al heb je geen geld bij je. Het wordt steeds drukker en een band begint te spelen. Normaal zit je alleen te blowen, hier zijn we met velen. In een koffieshop of in de flat voel ik me thuis. De rookpluimen zijn gigantisch, waar rokers zijn de anties.
Rookpluimen zijn gigantisch, waar rokers zijn de anties. Rookpluimen zijn gigantisch, waar rokers zijn de anties.
Het zonnetje schijnt, klaar om te skaten. Trucje voor trucje, je begint wat te zweten. Biertje gaat open en je rust op een bankje. Chapina, het drinken van je drankje. De rust in je hoofd keert terug zoals je wil. In hogere sferen van de rook voel ik me chill. Het is weer een topdag, de rookpluimen zijn gigantisch.
Waar rokers zijn de anties. Rookpluimen zijn gigantisch, waar rokers zijn de anties. Rookpluimen zijn gigantisch, waar rokers zijn de anties.
Klaar voor de avond, klaar voor een feestje. Waar er rookverbod geldt, daar hoef ik niet te wezen. Waar rook is brand, maar trek het niet uit zijn verband. Ik rook gewoon een joint, dus er is niks aan de hand. Rook lekker mee, ik heb genoeg voor twee. Ik voel me heel relaxed en ik ga er als de brandweer mee. Laat me met rust, je hoeft me niet te duwen. Beat voor wiet, ja dat is de formule.
Rookpluimen zijn gigantisch, waar rokers zijn de anties. Rookpluimen zijn gigantisch, waar rokers zijn de anties.
Binnenste buiten, dat is hoe ze horen. We blijven maar roken en we draaien maar door. En we maken wat nieuws, dus even niet storen. Het klinkt voor geen meter, maar dat wist je van tevoren. Wie? Die twee rare gasten in je oren. Die bietenbakker en die andere vergoorden. Beschouwd als verloren, maar goed, je ontspant iets.
Waar rokers zijn de anties. Rookpluimen zijn gigantisch, 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 waar rokers zijn de anties.
In de schaduw van de hoge flats staan de verouderde warenhuizen van de Westlandse tuinder Tinblad. Een van de grootste tuinders van Naaldwijk. Op zijn knieën drukt hij de jonge wietplantjes in de aarde.
Alright. Welcome back. Let's see if we can keep... yeah, I'm talking very slow. I'm actually going to try and figure out if I can stream from the PlayStation. I should be able to. Now we just got to figure out how. Thanks for your patience, everyone, and we'll see you next time.